The government helped themselves to the life savings of my grandparents and my father.
Describe how you felt that day.
Insulted.
This is Rebecca Brown, 54 years old, from West Virginia. She's visiting her father, 79-year-old Terry Rolins, who is from South Fayette, Pennsylvania. Growing up, Rebecca said her dad was always hard-working, and he worked every day, and he was well-liked by everybody in the community, and he tried his best at raising her and her brothers. Terry is a retired train engineer whose parents grew up during the Depression of 1929. So as an adult, he adapted to keeping his money out of the banks in his own possession, hiding it throughout his home. During her visit, Terry mentioned that he would like her to help him open a shared bank account so she could help manage his money due to his growing age and his growing health problems and his vehicle problems. So like any daughter would do, Rebecca agreed. The next morning, Rebecca had a flight scheduled home out of Pittsburgh Airport. Since her flight was so early, she didn't have time to open an account and deposit the money at a local bank. So she searched online real quick and found out that it is okay to travel with cash. And that's when things began to spiral out of control.
Her father's life savings once filled this purse until it was seized at the airport by law enforcement.
So it's sitting on the top like this, and I just sent it right through the TSA screening belt.
The $82,000 in cash represented her father's entire life savings. Rebecca Brown says her dad asked her to deposit the cash in a bank for safekeeping. As
Rebecca's bag went through the scanner, the TSA stopped the bag, pulled Rebecca to the side, and called the DEA.
He said, we're seizing the money. He put it into a Ziploc bag, said, sign here, and he said, you'll hear from us, and walked away with my dad's $82,000. I kept saying to him, please don't do this. This is my dad's life savings. Please don't do this. The plans for the money were to facilitate my dad's oral care. It's going to be quite costly to get new dentures and things like that, and he also needed some significant truck repairs. I took my dad to lunch that Saturday. By the time I was told of the money, it was after the banks had closed. My flight was leaving at 8 a.m. Monday morning, so I had no alternative but to take it with me. I actually had looked it up on the internet the day before, and it said domestically you can take any amount of cash to the airport, which is what I relied on and thought there would be no problem.
According to reports, when the DEA agent got Rebecca's story about the money, they wanted to confirm things and ask her father. So she made a quick phone call. They had a quick chat. And then the agent said that their stories didn't match and that the $82,373 was going to be seized. The only option that they even had to attempt to get their money back is to sue for it. They had to sue the DEA and the federal government to try to get back her dad's life savings. Luckily, a non-profit organization called the Institute for Justice, along with Rebecca and Terry, decided to sue the DEA for unconstitutional seizure. Since this has happened, almost 6 months have went by, and still to the day, Terry nor Rebecca have either one been charged with any crime. Now, after a lengthy court case and Rebecca's father, Terry, having to basically put his life on hold, which included his dental plans, which caused 6 long months of pain and suffering, along with his truck repairs, the Institute for Justice was able to get back their $82,000. This case seems unordinary and quite unorthodox, but it's actually a common problem involving innocent people, the TSA, and the DEA, as they use their federal authority to steal money and property from anyone at any time. And most of the time, they don't get their money back. This is just another sanctioned criminal enterprise which has no intent on actually keeping anyone safe or secure, but only to extort hard-earned money from innocent American people. In the year 2017, the DEA made more than 8,850 seizures, worth $539 million. And that's according to their own agency's statistics. And since 2007, they've took $3.2 billion worth of cash from people who were never charged with a crime. Guys, like always, I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to click that subscribe button before you leave. Guys, I want to hear your comments in the comment section below. Make sure and share this video on all your social media platforms. And other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next video.